Good morning. Welcome to another edition. It's a Thursday morning edition, but here where I work at ETM, Ernest Timms and Miller, I think it's England Timms and Miller, my bad on that, Mr. England Timms and Miller, we work 4/10s. So we'll work today, cruise to the house, get a little sugar from Mama, Megan, and then roll on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But it's Thursday morning, and I was just riding thinking, my millions and millions of fans, y'all deserve to get a video, so I'm going to give it to you. I've been, these hard times, these dark times that we're going through here, and they're dark, son, they're dark times. Everybody's all tore up about it. Got conspiracy theories flying left and right. Got aliens coming down, illegal and extraterrestrial, either way. We just got a bunch of stuff going on, son. It's scary times. Everybody's scared to death. I told y'all get that scared, son, ride down to Green Coast Springs, Florida. Find old Scabberoonie. All you got to do, son, get on 17, go south. When you cross over that first bridge there, Black Creek Bridge, just keep going. Hit the other, whoop. Look over there, there'll be like a raceway to your right. Just pull in there and say, hey, I'm looking for Scab. It won't take you long, son. Kind of stuff we do around here. Now listen, I just got on 95. That was probably a big mistake because I have no clue where I'm going. But that's okay. What we do. Now, thinking these hard times, thinking all this stuff. I talked to y'all the other day about fight mentality. Got way off subject several times. Got mad about a couple things. That's just the way it is. I ain't gonna get mad this morning. Well, I probably will. I know if this man right here keeps running over here, I don't know if he wants to get in the shot. Hey, bud, you get on over in your lane, son. It'll be all right. Already getting mad this morning now. I didn't have to pray about it. I prayed. I said, Lord, and I knew better than to do this before I left the house. Lord, won't you help me out with my temper today? I ain't got to the truck, son. Lord, I wasn't teasing on that now. Pull out, got 3 minutes down the road. If I had to pull over and say, Lord, listen, I was saying, help me not get mad, not let's see how mad we can get. Now, some of you are going to say, Scab, that's a test. Listen, I've never been a good test taker. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I struggled with the ASFAB, son. I'm just not a good test taker. I would think the Lord would know that. No, Tim, I said, Lord, do you think I was just kidding there? I mean, help old Scab out. But I digress. One of these days, son. One of these days. One of the old days. Should the Lord tarry, Scab's gonna get right one more time. Now, I have no idea where all that went, but what I got for you today is a simplistic night. Because I'm a simplistic man. A simple man, if you will. Now, that brings to mind a song by Charlie Daniels. I'm trying not to cry here, about teared up right there. Charlie Daniels passed on this week. Everybody knows that went down to Georgia, and all you idiots in the media. Well, I know all y'all watch it. Matt Lauer, y'all watch this show. Don't act like you don't. I don't even think he's on TV anymore, is he? They're filling up some women or something. I don't know. Anyway, y'all all like, oh, he was in Urban Cowboy. Listen to what I'm telling you. He may have been. I know him and Sissy and all that. Charlie Daniels is a country legend, son. We can stop mentioning that he was in Urban Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think it's time to drop it. Think about Charlie Daniels. I think about Scotty Bickley there at Box Seats. God rest your soul, Scotty. Get up there and do the devil went down to Jordan, had him a little fiddle playing. We all laughed. We all laughed Scotty till the day he had a wrestle match and he come off the top of the building, son. yacked out of his mind and hit that dude in the head with a chair. He's supposed to hold it by the seat. He did not. He had it by the bottom of it. Whew! Old boy in the ring had on like a leopard print leotard, and he was not in good shape, son. Hoda had gone up on the roof, son, and had Scotty all worked up. They both gone now. That's hard to believe. But he hit old boy with that chair. Reminds me of that. Say, Scott, that knife reminds you of somebody getting hit in the head with a chair. That's right. That's what I just said. I'm going to keep repeating myself, son. Y'all wearing me out. But the other thing that reminds me of box seats on like 4th of July or Memorial Day, or when we had a 4-day weekend there, TBS would play a weekend with the Duke. This was back before toxic masculinity. Had me all messed up here. This was before, you know, you had to watch what you say. Now, we all want to look back with nostalgia and everything, you know, and how great it was. I'm not saying that. There were some rough times then, too. But I look back on them times. I'd get off work at Dixie Tank, run home, get a shower, and get up the seats as fast as I could, and Uncle Mickey would already be there. Uncle Mickey's gone. Y'all give me a second. Me and Uncle Mickey set up chairs on the outside deck. It's before they come in and ruin seats and run it out of business, but set up chairs out there on the deck, and we'd commandeer a couple TVs. And we'd have a gallon of moonshine and a couple gallons of sweet tea, and we'd parcel that moonshine out, put your little moonshine and some of that sweet tea. Got to have you some sweet tea. Have some of that sweet tea. And we'd sit out there and we'd watch Weekend with the Duke. There'd be Clint Eastwood weekend on. It'd be on somebody that it was a grown man, son. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have 6ix9ine and the Rainbow War and all that stuff. Ain't nothing about no gay people. I'm just talking about the particular color with 6ix9ine wearing that all the time. Wears me out. Matter of fact, I had several gay people come out here, but they didn't wear that rainbow. I don't even know why. They were always dapperly dressed. Josh and all them good boys. Loved them to death. And we'd all watch Weekend with the Duke. And what would happen, son, is you'd see couples coming in, you know, and the guys had already been done their bar workout, hit them 3 or 4 sets of bench and some bicep curls, hair slicked back. The girls coming in there, hair stuck slap up on their head. And you'd always tell, man, or a group of people come in, all the guys, all the girls, of course, they stopped, good Lord. Haven't that much good lookingness out here, but you could tell, man, them guys, they didn't want to go on in. They wanted to sit out there with us. Some of them did. We'd watch it from Friday afternoon, about 5 o'clock, to Sunday afternoon. And there were no trouble, because that wasn't the weekend you wanted to mess up, son. I promise you that. That Corey Yarborough out there, Dale King, Brad Warren, Amanda Gardner, Mike Gardner, Sheena, Tab, love Tab. Have all them people out there, man. Jennifer, Harper, Alexander out there just killing people. We trained her to be an assassin from the time she was about 15. She just, if there's a problem inside, we just send Jen. She had 115 pounds of just wear you outedness. But it got me thinking. I thought, I was thinking about Uncle Mickey and Matthew and Scotty and Bahoda, the guys that's gone on. And I thought, pretty simple fellas, pretty straightforward, you know. That reminds me of this knife right here. It's the Cold Steel Ultimate Hunter. That's S35VN, kids. That's a super steel, if you will. That big old handle. That thing, son. Look at that. My little fat hand covered it up, but look at that. Look at him. Look at there. Look at there. Son, I ain't messing around with this thing. It's got that's about a 4-inch blade. Drop point or spear point. Y'all help me out. Tell me in the comments what y'all think that is. I'm not good with my points. This thing right here needs to say, yeah, that looks awful clean. That don't look as clean as the other, or that looks cleaner than the other knives. Yeah, this one I hadn't put in the rotation yet. I haven't. I just hadn't. I don't even know if it's cut anything. Y'all want to cut something? Let's see what we can cut. Grab something over here. Get us something real quick to show y'all. I love this knife. Listen, if you're a hunter, a fisherman, outdoorsman, skier, skeet shooter, bullshitter, I mean, whatever you want to do, son, this is a knife. Got a good pocket clip. Now, some of Cold Steel's pocket clips, son, you need a crowbar to get them things on and off. That's one thing. Lynn, I know you watch these, son. Let's go to work on that. Let's work on that. I mean, you don't want us a big knife fighter. Get in there, son. Can't pull a knife out your pocket. Ain't much of a knife. But I digress. This is a great knife. Huge knife. That's about a 4.5-inch handle. And this is one of their smaller ones. It's got a little bit of, I don't think you can call that jimping. Y'all look at the back there. See that there? Son, I can hold on to that. Watch here. Cut it right off, son. I mean, it ain't even, it's the no look. That's why I like these knives. I ain't run this through a workshop. I ain't done nothing. Watch. Look at him. Look at him. The Ultimate Hunter. And I'm going to tell you something, son. $90. You got the option of an orange handle. If you know, shit. I'll tell you what. Good job. Listen. Y'all listen, old scab. Get you an orange handle. That way you won't lose it. And it'd be safe. You buy here, have it in your pocket. Somebody go to shoot you and they go, well, wait a minute. I see an orange handle. Better not shoot him. Let's go a little more. Stop that stoplight. Look at that. So it's just blast right through there. Okay, Scab, you do that all the time. Why you do that? Stonewall Jackson was a lieutenant general, major general in the Confederacy. Stonewall was a devout Presbyterian and an absolute offensive genius. Patton, Rommel, a lot of those guys studied Stonewall. War colleges all over the world copied or studied Stonewall's campaign in the Valley, where he isolated and whipped 3 different Union armies. Now somebody says, well, he owns slaves. He's canceled. You wouldn't cancel Stonewall. He'd cut your face slap off. But here's the deal. Stonewall started the first Sunday school, or as Nana would say, Sunday school, in North America for African Americans. Stonewall's quote on that, you say, Scab, are you justifying? No, I'll never justify anything I do, son. I'm just trying to give you the whole story. You won't get the whole story from anybody else. About the 15-minute mark, I'm wearing it out today. Listen, Stonewall was a general, tremendous general, but he's also kind of nutty, and he'd ride with his arm in the air. His right arm in the air. People thought he was praying. He wasn't praying. He thought it helped blood circulation. He ate a lot of fruit in the Mexican-American War, which was not a war. It was just a straight-up ass whipping. Trust me when I tell you that. And don't, everybody, oh, the Alamo. Yeah, well, after the Alamo, it got rough, son. But Stonewall got a habit of eating lemons and limes down there in Mexico. Ate them the rest of his life. So I ate me some lemons and limes. See if they, make me as much of an offensive genius as it made Stonewall. Thus far, no. All right, listen. We'll take that Stonewall parlance and we'll parlay it right into this. The veterans, 22 veterans a day. I want folks, we got to stop it. Got to stop it. Got to stop it. If you can donate to a good cause like I've seen the Leader Dog program or Service Dog for veterans. Man, get over there. If you can donate to it, donate. I'm not saying to me. Lord God, I don't need any more money. I got money everywhere. I don't send me no more. But let's get that money there if we can. Or some of these shelters for veterans. Or feed a veteran. Say hello to a veteran. This is one thing I do. And I don't know if some of you veterans can comment. If it's annoying or should I do it or not. If I see a man wearing I seen a guy yesterday. Old Korean War vet. Korean War is close to my heart. If you watched Happy Birthday America video, which about 3 of you did, you'll know that I had a cousin killed in the Korean War in combat. But I just said, hey man, I appreciate your service. Thank you very much. And gave him a quick fist bump because you can't do all that. He's still a little straighter. Walked a little taller. Wasn't because of me, but he was proud of his service. Tell him, if you see him, hey man, thank you for your service. And I don't make no big deal out of it. Just thank you for your service. And ask how y'all doing. Can I do anything for you? Anything you need? 22 veterans a day. Man, I'd love to get that down to 0 veterans a day. And son, if I could wave a wand, I would. The next thing's addiction. I did not intend when I started this channel to have something as strong on addiction or be as vocal about addiction or be as open about some of my addictions. That was not the intent. But that's where we at. And if it can help you in any way, if I can help you in any way, get help. Get help. Don't lose your life. Don't lose your loved ones. Don't lose those that are close to you. When help's just, an email or a phone call away. I love you. I'm Scab. You're not. I know you want to be sometimes. It's tough. It's tough, son. But trust me when I tell you, being me, it ain't as easy as it looks. Love y'all. T-Mac, take it home.